Tutorials Point with me, Richa. Today, under the customer service module, we will talk about challenges of a customer. Well, customer service is never easy, and to understand that, it takes a lot of research and a lot of understanding of how to make your customers happy. Well, in this particular module, we will understand how and what the challenges of customer service really are and how to overcome those challenges to make your customers happy and satisfied. Well, on the agenda today, we will talk about 6 challenges of customer service. We will also talk about what are the elements of success in customer service, 10 barriers to excellent customer service. So what exactly are these barriers and obstacles? We will talk about them. Power of perception and understanding expectations that our customers might have from you as an organization. Well, I'm very excited to teach you on this particular module. So let's get started. Well, friends, we have understood that customer service is really the sum total of what an organization does to meet a customer's expectation and produce customer satisfaction. It is not just about one thing, it is everything together, a sum total of everything that you do for your customers, which can leave them happy and satisfied and really satisfied with the entire work that you have done. So let's understand what these 6 challenges of customer service are. The first one is delivering a consistent customer experience across all channels. It is very important not to give a good customer service only once. You have to make it a constant practice, and that is what is a challenge for most of the organizations. Your team needs to be in constant communication and work collaboratively on new marketing and customer support initiatives. You should not take a backseat ever on customer service. Try to do as much as you can to keep your customers in always constant communication. The second challenge is choosing the right technology to create better experiences for your customers. Well, friends, today technology is everywhere, be it with regards to mobile apps or social media platforms. Customers are always looking at you through your social media platforms as well. And hence it becomes important that everyone needs to be working together to find the right technology that can enhance the customer experience from the first interaction through to the sales, through to the support, and into the accounting or the final billing process. Well, customer experience is the entire gamut of space. It is just not making your customer happy just once. And hence, everybody needs to work together on what is the latest or the right technology to get your customers to be happy. The third challenge which a lot of people face is creating a customer-first culture. Well, customers come first. That is about it. You cannot come, or rather nobody else comes before than a customer. So for an organization, it becomes very imperative to do everything which revolves around a customer so that you can make your customers happy and satisfied. In a sense, a customer first culture is formed through the values of your business embodies. Fourth is understanding your customers' expectation and knowing how to exceed them. Well, if you make your customers happy, they are only satisfied. But if you delight your customers, that is when your customers will come back to you again and again and again. Try to stay ahead of your competitor by implementing new initiatives based off the feedback that your customers has given you. Whenever your customer gives you a feedback, it is your chance to improve your service, and let us not forget that. The fifth challenge is systemizing a customer feedback process. Customer satisfaction surveys, quarterly business reviews, post-interaction surveys, and comment boxes on website as well as in the mobile and in the store. Well, friends, these are different ways and formats through which you can make sure that your customer feedback process is synchronized. Now, once you get these feedback, you need to take action on those feedbacks of your customers. The sixth and the final challenge is finding skilled customer experience professionals that can lead a strategy. Well, without the right expertise, you can miss the opportunities to enhance your customer experience. So always ensure that you have the right kind of people who have the attitude and the mentality to give the best of service only to your customers. Well friends, let's look at what are the elements of success. What really goes into making sure that your customers are handled very, very fantastically. Well, certain rules of success are, or elements of success are, having a lot of patience. Now, patience is the key to having a great customer service experience. Let us not lose our patience. Keeping patience is very important. Respecting, well, respect is something that you give and you receive as well. So give out as much respect as you can to your customers. Understanding your customers, everybody likes being understood. So go out of your way and understand your customer. Positivity. Well, give a positive experience to your customers. Nobody likes being around negative people and negative service. So try to have a positive experience for your customer. Responding, make sure that you get back to your customer when you tell them that we will get back to you. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. It's very important that you respond well to your customers. I cannot specify how important is listening to your customers. Don't hear your customers, listen to your customers, and don't listen to reply, listen to your customers. And hence, these are very, very important aspects of elements for success of a customer. Well friends, let's now talk about certain barriers which come in the way of giving an excellent customer service. These are obstacles which you need to clear away from. Let's look at them. The first one is failure to resolve a complaint at a very first point of contact. As soon as you get a complaint from a customer, you need to act upon it, not pass the blame or the buck to somebody else in your company. So that is one barrier to customers, or rather a barrier for excellent customer service. Second is realizing that wow is out and easy is in. How many times have we taken the easy and the shortcut rather than really taking the long cut and giving a wow customer service? We always like to find the easy way out, don't we? Third is failure to listen to your customers. As I mentioned before, don't hear your customers, listen to your customers. Not defining what constitutes a complaint effectively. It means that if you get a complaint from a customer, do understand whether it's a query, a complaint, or just a concern of the customer. Restricting the channel that customers can use to make contact. Let's try and open all means of way of communicating with your customers. There should not be any restrictions to that. The sixth one is introducing the human touch whenever needed. Seventh, responding to customers' complaints via social media. Well friends, social media is a hit today. Anybody who doesn't like your experience will go to your social media platform, be it Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, and they're likely to post over there, which can have a negative influence of your brand. Hence, it's important to take note of that. The eighth one is identifying the problem or the cause and fixing it immediately. Do not let it go. Just when you get some problem, make sure that you fix it right there and then. Ninth is treating new customers differently from the existing customers. Well, everybody needs to be treated in the same way. 10th is using the customer feedback to drive improvements. It's important, whatever feedback you get, take action on those feedbacks. That will help you improve. Well, let's look at power of perception. Now, perception is the way you think. It has come from a Latin word which is known as perceptio. Well, it is an organization, an identification and interpretation of sensory information in order to represent and understand the presented information or the environment. Well, friends, perception is all about how we look at the world. Two people looking at the same glass which has which is half filled with water, somebody would say it's half full and somebody would say it's a half empty glass. It's all about how you look at a situation from your own perception. Well, in customer service, a perception has a lot of power, special courtesies that can set your offerings apart from your competitors. Saying your simple words like please, thank you, may I, apologize. These are courtesies which you should never ever forget in customer service. prescriptions for boosting quality in perception. Well, try and go out of your way to understand what more you can give to your customers in terms of quality. Your ability to listen and handle complaints quickly and diplomatically. Whenever you get a complaint, how would you treat that is all about perception. Clear, prompt and courteous communication that convey consistent details. So hence it becomes important, go out of your way and really solve your customers' queries and questions. Well friends, understanding expectations of the customers is very important. What are expectations really? As a company, as a brand, let us understand an excellent customer service and high customer satisfaction must stand, or rather must start with understanding what are customer expectations. You need to know who your customers are, what they want and everything about them. When measuring customer satisfaction, companies generally ask the customer whether their product or service has met or exceeded the customer expectation. It is not only good to satisfy your customer, it is also better to delight your customers so that they leave with a wow experience. Well, that is all about understanding expectations. Well friends, that brings us to the end of this particular module on challenges in customer service. I do hope you have enjoyed listening to this particular module. Keep watching more videos coming your way. Thank you for watching us.
Tutorialspoint.com. Simply easy learning.